Hello Libra and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today I'm doing a collective you and them reading for the rest of the month. I'm going to tap into your energy and your person and discuss the connection itself and any possible outcomes. I've set the intention for this reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you don't find your story here today, check my other videos. I'm sure you'll find yourself there. Any details of my services are in the description box below if you're interested, and with that I'm going to jump straight into your reading. So what have we got for Libra and their person? Libra and their person, please. We'll grab your energy first, Libra. And we have the Tower, okay. And the Sun. Oh, that was close, Libra. You had me worried there. So something's happened that's sudden, but seems to be either for the greater good or it's cleared out a lot of confusion and mental fog. There's clarity now. Oh, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, so something that's happened to you, it's been difficult, but it needed to happen. Something has either, is it maybe exited your life, or you've let, I'm seeing a Libra where a lot of stuff has come down, so you might have suffered more than one thing happen to you. But it is for the greater good because the Sun is here and it's things that needed to come to pass, but now you've got the struggle of kind of picking up the pieces I'm getting, and maybe you've jumped into a new timeline almost where your life looks completely different and you're now kind of adjusting to that. But that struggle's coming to the end because the 10 is completion. So not much further to go now, Libra. Okay, let's check your person's energy. Libra's person's energy, please. We've got the Emperor, okay. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so this person's very, very grounded, but might even be to the point of stubborn. I'm getting more of a stuck in the mud kind of energy from this, rather than the empowerment of the Emperor. But we'll see. What's the third card saying? And the Queen of Swords. Okay, so something's been bothering your person, or they've been stuck on something. Or something that they're not letting go, and they keep talking about it, or at least they're talking to themselves about it if they're not already talking to you about it. But they're being quite stubborn on something, whereas you seem to have dropped a lot of stuff and let a lot of stuff go. It's been painful and it's not easy for you to do, but it's like you'll recognise the hard work in that. And I'm not saying your person, you know, is not recognising the positives in change, but they seem to be change resistant, whereas you're kind of just going through it and going, yeah, do you know what, yeah, this bad thing's happened, but let's make the most of it. Like, you're over here trying to find the silver linings, they're over here, I don't want to say in a state of denial because they know exactly what's going on because the Queen of Swords is here. I don't know, the Queen of Swords is the one standing out to me as odd, so I'm going to just clarify the connection. Well, I'll pull some cards on the connection and then we'll jump straight into clarifying. Temperance, yeah. Whatever happens, it needs time to balance out. Things are shaky at the moment. Your person's really standing firm, but I'm not getting in a good way. Yeah, the 5 of Wands, so I think that this is probably causing a little bit of a issue. Like, I feel like you're just like, right, let's just make the best of the situation, and they're like, nope, 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 nope. You know, she's not making it easier. Yeah, and the 3 of Pentacles. You're working on it though. You're both working on it together. You're both doing what you think is best. This person's just reacting very differently to you. So, excuse me, it's very hot here. And if you've noticed, we have changed locations. This is where we'll be for the next couple of months, in the Zen Nook. But it's very hot here, right next to the window. It's really hot in the UK. I've had to close the windows because next door started drilling. So I got a little drink, so I'm getting a bit overheated here. Anyway, I'm going to jump straight into your energy, Libra, and start clarifying exactly what this tower was and what happened. But I mean, you're handling it like a boss. Okay, let's see. Libra, please. Libra's energy. Can we clarify that tower, please? Okay, we've got the King of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Is that the Emperor? The Emperor. Oh, okay. So you've both got Emperor energy here. I think you're using yours in a very different way though, Libra. You've got whatever happened here. I don't think you're expecting it, because that's the nature of the Tower. The Tower is very unexpected, but you've taken a very mature reaction and approach to dealing with this Tower. You're very much in your loving energy at the moment. You're in your heart space. You've acknowledged that there has been a loss of something material, with the Pentacles being in reverse. And the Emperor here, I think that you've gone right. It's the, what's the word I'm looking for? The determination of the Emperor to get through it. This is a much sunnier Emperor than this one. But let's see. Can we clarify the Sun, please? You have the Seven of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Hierophant. So yeah, you mean you tried to fight it back a bit. You tried to prevent it back a bit, but I think that you knew that the winds of change were coming. So you've just kind of gone, right, let's take the lesson, let's just do what we can, let's just get back on our feet, let's just try and turn this thing around, let's see what positives we can get out of that. It's like you appreciated that whatever happened had to happen for a reason, that it's maybe shifted course for you that you otherwise wouldn't have gone on, if that makes sense. That you're like, right, this is going to be painful, this is going to be uncomfortable, but it's something that we need to do. And you're acknowledging it's not going to be easy with the Ten of Wands being there. So it might be like, for example, a job loss. This is like a married couple, one of you've lost a job, and you know that's a substantial amount of income, and then it's like, right, you've gone straight, you're over here, Libra, you're going straight into the budget, you're trying to see where you can make changes so that you can affect your lives as little as possible, but you also realise it's going to be difficult, there's going to be a change in living standards, but you know it will end. Whereas this person's gone, no, 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 I'm not changing a thing. I have my comforts, that's the way I like them, and you're just going to do as I say. I'm just going to completely ignore you. But this is kind of like the path to further disaster, and I think that's where you could kind of have a bit of a communication issue here. Okay, we've got for the Ten of Wands, yeah, the High Priestess, yeah, so that's you, what I just said, you're knowing, you know it's going to get better. You just need to take a structured approach to mitigating the danger of this Tower. The Ten of Wands again, yeah, you know this is a big Tower, and the Queen of Pentacles, but you're bossing through it, like I said. The Queen of Pentacles, again, this could be very much related to somebody in the connection losing something that is just shaking the ground completely for the both of you. Queen of Pentacles is money. Is investment, self-investment, but it is active investments. And you're looking at, like, where can we make our savings, or where can we put money away? If it's not money, then it's, could be anything. With your friends, your family, a lover, there's been some kind of loss that you have to deal with. And you're doing your best, and you know there are sunnier days ahead, but the person connected to you, they just can't really see it. It's like they've been, like I said, it's a bit of like an in denial energy. But before I go further into that, let's clarify the energy first. Oh, I'm not using this one. Keep doing that. I'm going to use your person's, use the Wildwood deck to clarify your person's energy. Fresh new deck for each energy. See if we get any doubles coming out. Okay, so we've got for the Emperor, please, the Queen of Swords again. Okay, we need to investigate that Queen of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles, yeah, that's kind of like a personal abundance card. And the Knight of Swords, that's a rational action, fastest card in the deck. So they're not really thinking deeply in this. Again, I think they're kind of pretending it's not happening and everything's fine. And the Knight of Pentacles is like pre-Empress energy. It's like it's self-abundance, it's self-care, it's looking after the self. But given the surrounding cards, I think that this might be bordering on a selfish energy, a selfish Nine of Pentacles. And that Queen of Swords again. Twice. Okay, right, let's clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Four of Pentacles in Libra's person's energy. Four of Pentacles. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the King of Wands. Oh, jeez. And we've got the Nine of Swords. Yeah, look, I mean, it's not with the light, but the Nine of Swords here. The lady with her ears over, hands over her ears, like she's saying, not listening, not listening, not listening. They're pretending it's not happening. The world's kind of crashing down around them, and they're like, oh no, it's a merry-go-round. We're at the fairground. Because the King of Wands is here, which is irrational behaviour. The King of Wands, I mean, he thinks things through more than the Knight of Wands, but again, he's acting on his passions and his wants. It's a very attractive energy, so your person might also have a little bit of, like, oh, don't worry, everything's going to be fine, but to the point where they're not going to do anything about it in the meantime, which could potentially make it worse. They're not actually actively working towards an alternative future where there could be more prosperity and abundance. They're just kind of sitting there being like, let's just pretend it's not there, and it will all be okay. Again, it could be a job, could be love, it could be just a friendship. We've got the King of Chalices here, though. I do think it is. It's coming from the heart, anyway. There might also be a little bit of they don't want to disappoint the other people around them. So they're like, right, okay, I'll just pretend nothing's happening. If I pretend nothing's happening and I'm calm, then everyone else will remain calm. So there's a little bit of that in them as well. But yeah, definitely a bit of a denial here. Right, the Queen of Swords, please. Queen of Swords. And if you two are in no contact, say it's a separation that's caused this, it might be that you're dealing with it much better than they are. You're still hurt, but I don't know, I'm just getting I'll wait till I check the connection to see whether or not you're still talking to this person or not, Libra. Definitely a deep energetic connection, because you've got the King of Cups and they've got the Queen of Cups. Is it the Queen of Cups? Oh no, you both got the King of Cups. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Queen of Swords, please. Yeah, Six of Wands. Strength. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah. I mean, they're going to realise eventually that they can't keep up the charade, but this is definitely keeping up a charade. That's what the Six of Wands is. I mean, she's climbing a mountain in this, but in the traditional Rider-Waite, it's about making a show of yourself, being seen. I said being seen to be fine when things are not fine. And strength here, it's taking them a lot of mental energy to do this. And then there's movement of walking away, but it's not really walking away, Eight of Cups, in this deck. It's more like finding a way out. Not necessarily moving out, so I think it's finding a way out of the situation. So they come around eventually, which is good. But at the moment, they're very much pretending everything's fine. We're all getting along. And you're like, no, you're not. The ship is sinking. Oh, it's already sank. I think you're past the worst of it, whatever this is. The worst is definitely past. I'm not seeing anything else coming up in the future. But yeah, as I said, it's just like a clean-up job. Trying to get back to normal, which brings us to clarifying the Temperance. We've got the Seven of Swords. The Ten of Wands again. Yeah. Ten of Wands, Ten of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so this is tempering passionate energies. The Seven of Swords is also strategy. So over temperance is both the passing of time, but so time can pass so things can balance out and settle. That's what that card is. Sagittarian energy as well. So you got the Seven of Swords, which is like, it can usually be deception, but I think in this case it's strategy. And we had the Ten of Wands, so it's like, right, how are we going to best deal with this struggle so we don't feel it so badly? Because the Knight of Wands is also about joy, it's about feeling abundant, it's about enjoying life pleasures and going towards what you want. I mean, look, this lady's got a whole table full of stuff, she's pretty happy. So I think this is what the connection needs over time, and it will happen. You're going to have to sit down together and think of a plan of how to get past this blip, this tower. But I think it's first with them acknowledging that a tower has happened, because I don't see the tower anywhere in their energy. Just this grounded heaviness, a stuckness. Like they're putting their hands over their eyes and their ears. Like, no, I'm here. Everything's fine. I'm in my box. Whereas you're saying, like, you've got to come out eventually. And they do. Come and face the music. Right, the Five of Wands. What's the tension here? What's the tension? The Five of Wands. Justice. Yeah, that's balance. The Seven of Cups, Seven of Chalices, that's choices. But again, look, this is all these choices in this card, but that person's like kind of ignoring them. And the Three of Swords, yeah, I think you've had arguments over this, or at least disagreements. You're not seeing eye to eye. I'm not seeing any severed connections though, so I think this is definitely someone that you're still in partnership with, or were until very recently. Energetically speaking, at least there has not been a cut. So if this is a tower breakdown separation and you've jumped straight into your heart energy, you've recognized the loss here with the reverse pentacles, yet you were resistant to it, so that's probably saying, right, okay, can we at least try? And they say no. You've got the Six of Swords, which is you accepting it and moving away, taking the lesson with the Hierophant, using your intuition to know things will get better. Double Ten of Wands, so you're actually hurting over it and deeply hurting over it, but using that energy and transmuting it into self-investment. Whereas this person has gone, this is the best thing that's happened to me in the world, and they're lying. They are lying. And it's taking a lot of energy for them to maintain that. But they come around to it because they start actually working out a little plan of like, right, okay, how am I going to start getting things back together again? So I think I've got two camps here of Libras. There's a lot of strategizing, and it's just I'm saying that because of this Three of Swords of heartbreak here, but it could just be heartbreak over the loss that you as a couple have faced together. And you're just both dealing with it in different ways. I mean, these are two different types of grief. And people grieve at different cycles. I would say there's two different stages of acceptance of grief. There's acceptance that the thing has happened, then acceptance over the loss. You have gone from accepting that it's happened, so you can then stop procrastinating. No, not that at all. You haven't not done that at all, Libra. So you can start moving towards acceptance of the loss. But your person hasn't even reached acceptance that the thing has happened yet. But they will get there with the Eight of Cups. They will slowly move on to acceptance of the loss, but that's going to take time. Planning, that's when some strategy is going to come in to get things better. But you've got to get past this Five of Wands. That's where all the emotions are, the heartache. That's why they're ignoring options here with the Seven of Cups, because it means facing the heartache, facing the Three of Swords. Someone doesn't want to face it, whereas but someone is. One of the connections is because justice is here. Interesting. Right, let's do the Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups. It's very much the same energy of the Seven of Cups, but in this reading, again, that is somebody just ignoring what's right in front of them, right? Oh, the Magician. Oh, thank God. Thank God the Magician came out for you guys. Yeah, we're just going to start repairing this. And the Wheel of Fortune the right way up. You've got a good outcome. Thank God. I mean, you're both heading in the same direction. You both want the same thing, the same outcome, I believe. Because as the reading goes on and as time goes on, you actually come closer together and more aligned with each other's energies rather than farther apart. It's like you start out here, but by the end you're like here, going more or less in the same direction. Okay, I'm going to pull some universal advice from the Spirit of the Animals deck. Oh, Oracle. I keep calling them decks. I think because this is my first Oracle. I've never worked with Oracles before. I thought, oh, do you know what? Why not? For the you and them, let's just get a nice Oracle deck. Let's tie up the reading. And again, apologise if there's any noise you can hear outside. I will do my best to mute it down. Or I'll just talk louder every time there's a drill noise. Okay, right. Some advice, please, for Libras and their person. Giraffe, visionary. I don't know if you see that very well. Visionary. Yeah, that's like putting your head from out the clouds and actually seeing where you're going, Libra's person. Rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Well, that's your Queen of Pentacles, Libra, that you've got. Your self-worth and determination is going to see you both through. And I think it's one of them where it happens a lot in relationships, one person ends up carrying someone a little bit. But so long as that person gets back up on their feet, and then when you need it, they're there to carry you when you need it, that's a healthy balance. You can't drag someone kicking and screaming into reality. You have to wait for them to get there themselves. I shall drive yourself insane, Libra. Nobility. Oh, another sign got that. I'm getting a lot of repeating cards on these oracles. I think there's 50 something cards in here, and I think I keep pulling the same 10. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Challenges. You can do it. It's not the first time. I don't think this is your first rodeo, Libra. And remember that. Remember, you've been through these challenges before. You've got this. And you've accomplished a lot along the way. From the older challenges as well. So no, well done you. Keep going, keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to be absolutely fine. And rebirth, butterfly, perfect. You can reinvent yourself, open to rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. You can reinvent yourself. It's a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this was probably a tower that was needed, even though right now it's the worst. It will probably put you into a new timeline or onto a new path where you're actually more aligned. These things don't come around random. These big life events are not random. They're here to teach you something. They're here for a purpose. They're for you and your person as well. But you'll get through this together. I believe it. I can see it. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave your reading there. Thank you so much for joining me here in the Zen Nook. Please like, subscribe and share this video and comment below if this reading resonated with you. And I wish you all the best with this situation. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, Libra.